Let's start things off by taking a look at the past week's hoop action as seen on the OH Report, as we toss it over to Brian Skowronski for the latest edition of The Rewind.
All right, thank you, Coach Baylog. And man, what a time for high school hoops right now. The ladies are going to wrap up their regular season, of course, this week. The fellas will a week after this, and then we got playoffs coming up for both right on the horizon. So what does that mean? A lot of conference championships were up for grabs, and we got plenty of highlights to show you with some that were able to snatch some titles this past week, as we'll throw it in the Rewind and take it back to the last 7 days. We begin in KMAC country with the Lady Indians trying to stay in the conference title race, and that's Candace Millizer hitting the three to open things up for Mount Gilead. Later in the quarter, Aubrey Thomas taking it to the hole to finish off an 18-0 run. They led East Knox 18-2 after one. This is second quarter action now. Ava Baker fighting through multiple defenders to get in on the action. Now it's Grace Shipman. It's her turn. The three from the corner. They would hit 6 in the game and run away with this one, 50-25, to set up a winner-take-all KMAC championship game at Cardington that we got for you shortly. Shelby at Clear Fork, a great game down in the valley. Start with you mid-fourth, and Eve Schwemley giving Shelby its first lead since the second quarter, but Clear Fork would have an answer at the other end. Annika Labaki hits the three, plus there's a foul away from the shot. They would hit one of two free throws to take the lead. So time running out now. Lady Whippets down 4, and Charlie Neese gonna score there to cut it down to just a 2-point contest. Later after that, the Lady Colts would turn over Shelby with a chance to tie it, but Mel Bluebaugh gets the steal. Clear Fork snaps a 12-game losing skid to the Lady Whippets as they win it 53-51. Carrie at Upper Sandusky's next, and this was a back-and-forth game until late in the third with Macy Wentling hitting the jumper there. Carrie had a 10-point lead before the Lady Rams would start to go on a run. Take you mid-fourth quarter action now, and it's going to be Grace Walton making it a 3-point game. They then would tie the game at 61 each, but the Lady Devils had a chance to win it in regulation. Riley Yost gets a good look, but it's not going to go, so we are headed to overtime. 65 all now with less than a minute left in the extra session, and Leah Kinley driving the lane and scores. That's going to be the deciding factor too, folks, as the Lady Rams would win a great tournament tune-up game, 69-65 for win number 15. Mansfield Christian at Lucas, who was trying to win their 5th straight NBC title, and Corbin Tom so silky with the left, not even looking this time as he shovel passes it in traffic. Cubs were up huge in the second before Amar the Star Davis tried to make things interesting. He had a solid night, knocking down a big triple here off the inbound that would cut it down to 19, but there's just too many Toms to contain, and they would both douse the Flames as the Cubs win it going away by 24 points, finishing undefeated in the NBC to clinch yet another title. Madison at Mansfield, City game round 2, and the Rams looking to even the season series as Jaden Jeffries dropping a bomb on the opening possession there. But the Tigers, they went streaking a bunch in this game. Here's Carryon Lindsay off the outlet. He would score. Senior High would lead by 1 after the opening frame. Take you second half now. Seven Allen lines up the triple. He knocks it down, but you better get back on defense to slow the Tigers, or Chunky Haney gonna hit you with the whirly bird. Whoop! He takes it in for 2. It was tight though. Closing minute of action, and Mansfield Senior hits some big shots. They would start to pull away for an 8-point victory to keep their slim OCC championship hopes alive. 58-50 your final. Cardington hosting Mount Gilead with that aforementioned outright KMAC title on the line, and the Lady Indians were hungry for the crown. As Danielle Polcati knocked down the triple there, but Abigail Hardwick and the Lady Pirates, though they faced an uphill battle all night with injuries and some foul trouble, they would battle until the final minutes. A late surge in the final couple minutes, though, would trim the Mount Gilead lead to 12, but Madeline Nelson and the Lady Indians never let up, taking that outright KMAC championship 45-33 at Cardington, their first ever KMAC chip. Senior night now. Back on the reservation at Mount Gilead, and they had a good time in this one, the quiet one. Candace Millizer hitting the deep 2, nothing quiet about that. Madeline Nelson doing what she's done all season, getting the steal. She's going to take it the distance in here for the bucket. Later on, it's going to be Tatum Nail with the rainbow from the baseline as every single Lady Indian senior got into the scoring column on this night. Grace Shipman included, hits the three there, and the K-Mac champs cruise to a 54-23 victory to earn win number 16 on the campaign. Mammoth non-conference matchup at the Haas here. SBC leading scorer Max Dawson following the rule that if at first you don't succeed, well, try again. He does there with the mic and drill put back. Same scenario, other end though, and it's going to be Logan Toms fighting his way through traffic, grabs the offensive board, and the second chance points are coming. Dawson went berserk per usual. Here's 3 of his game best, 27 on the corner trade, but the Cubs, they still had a chance down the stretch. Andrew Smolin gonna can his second straight triple here to make it just a 1-point game in the final minute, and Willard could not close it out. You see there's the missed shot. Cubs down 3, final chance to extend the game. Mullen again, pretty clean look. Not this time though, and the Crimson Flashes stay hot with their 4th straight victory, 60-57 as they defend home court, beating the Cubs for the 2nd straight season and ending Lucas's 6-game win streak. So that's all the games that you need to see from last week. We'll take a quick timeout and we'll be right back with plenty more Joe Show on the way.